Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a cool reading, Capricorn. We hope you guys are all well. Yes, and let's see what we have for you guys. And the full moon in Taurus is coming. It's in another earth sign, and so you're probably going to feel the full moon. I'll have a video on that. This time the wheel will definitely be in color. Yeah, and so let's see what we have though today for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. A lot of people changing their values, or changing like I don't value that anymore. I don't believe in that anymore. And so it's going to be a lot of questions for people, especially with Uranus conjunct or sitting next to the full moon. So this is Uranus's unexpected change, the future, progress in a way, innovation, but it's unstable energy, and it can happen very unexpectedly. In other words, somebody could wake up and say, well, I don't want this anymore, right? Like that. I want to move, things like that. Or I don't know, or I'm not into so-and-so anymore, or I don't want to study this anymore, I don't want to do this job anymore. It's going to depend, and I'll have a video on that covering all the 12 signs. Yeah, for sure. And it will affect everybody a little different, for sure it will. Let's see what we have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for anybody who resonates with it, because these are generals. And we have the Anchor. It wanted to show up reverse, right? So we'll leave it. Something's unstable right here with the Anchor reversed. It could be you could feel maybe, Capricorn, that you are kind of dropping something. You don't want to be attached to it anymore, right? You don't want to be anchored down by it, possibly. And then we have the main male reversed. Oh, this is bizarre. These are in the... And we have the Thief. All right, so the main male reversed is a man who's kind of dealing with something. Yeah, that's why he's reversed, right? He's not in his power. It is a number 1, so this can talk about something ending. It can, and the Anchor is a 9. That can be some sort of an ending. And so we have the Thief, and here he is. So the Thief is about loss. And we see the boy here kind of wearing kind of tattered looking clothes. And yeah, he's stealing from this man. He took his stopwatch, or not stopwatch, but pocket watch. And they're rich. And, honestly, the depiction of these kids here are usually kind of broke. But the point about it is that this is about loss. That's what that's about. So there is loss here in this reading. And there's some type of an ending, or... I don't want something, maybe that used to be very stable. Yeah, we have the Ring too. So the Ring is going back and forth. But this can be that there's loss here in love, because somebody doesn't want the same thing. It kind of looks like that. And we have the Child. That's a new beginning. Yes, it is. And maybe there is a child, but it often speaks of a new beginning. And we have here expectation. And here's the woman waiting for her partner, her husband, wife, somebody. She's waiting there, and she's not in a good way. She's looking out the window. Expectation. It's reversed. Somebody looks like they got out of a relationship here, right? That's how it looks here. And the Ring is, I want a new beginning, with the Child next to it. There's loss here, and there's somebody who frees themselves. That's how this reading is. With the Anchor reversed, it's like, let me free myself. Right? Yeah. And so that Taurus, the Taurus full moon that I will be speaking on could definitely be this, right? It could be about this. Somebody doesn't want the relationship. We have Sandra Cisneros, and that is really the vagina. That's the name of that card. Yeah, the vagina, it is. And she doesn't call it that. She calls it the body. So that's okay. And so because... that card, you guys, that card really speaks about taking care of your body. It talks about the woes and the pleasures of the body. Now, this usually it can talk about sex. And so here she is holding her papaya. It's not far from her own vagina, right? Yeah, it's not. And so she's holding it up. Yeah, this is a funny card a little bit. But she's holding the papaya, and the papaya kind of looks like that. It does. And this is about healthy food, but it can be about healthy sex and desire, right? In the reverse, it talks about somebody here next to this expectation card reverse, where the lady looks angry. This is like, I'm not desiring something anymore. This card, the real meaning of this card is desire. That's the real, that's why they call it the vagina, basically, right? It's about desire and, and something very healthy and, right? And pleasures of the body, right? And, if you want to eat a papaya, it could be a pleasure of the body for somebody, but sex is probably a bigger pleasure than eating a papaya, right? We have freedom. Yeah, wow. And there's, Charlotte Gilman. We have the bees. So the freedom card can actually talk about physical freedom, right? So she was, she was part of the war or something like that, fighting for, freedom for the people, probably against the Brits. I'm not really sure, but I'm almost, pretty sure here, right? And so, right before the Declaration of Independence, and so from Britain, right, or from England, I feel like they called it England at the time. And here's the bees, and the bees are about togetherness. Somebody frees themselves from a physical relationship they don't desire anymore. This could be spiritual freedom too. Like, hey, I'm just freeing myself from all that. Like, I don't want something anymore, and I'm just freeing myself. It doesn't have to be a physical relationship. For some people, it will be, because here's the woman, pretty angry, sad, angry, and expectation. Like, she cannot expect something anymore. It's kind of how that is. Somebody doesn't expect something, like they can't count on it. That's kind of what we have loss, right? Yeah, let's see what we have. Capricorn. Hope I didn't call you Sagittarius. See what we got for Capricorn, please. And we have the Tower. All right, so let's see what else we have. And if I didn't mention it, Capricorn, you can get your own psychic reading, and they are accurate. I'm a Silva grad. They're lots of fun. We do them on a video call. And, with the combo reading, which is a 50-minute reading, you can ask me about two people, yourself, and, I can read yourself and your boyfriend or whoever. Right? Yeah, you can. And they are very powerful and personal. Everybody should, if they have questions about somebody, you should get one. And then the past life readings are very powerful to help you release something you need to release. Some people don't really realize it. And then during the reading, the past life reading, they understand that when they're done. And so that's what it's for. It's for to release, honestly, past karma. But it could be from this life. It's usually from another life. And leaving you more calm and confident and liberated after the release. Yeah, it's very cool. So we start with the Tower. And Capricorn, we have the Ten of Swords. Right? So there is a death here. Right? These people are falling to their death, and this man's on the ground dead. If he's not dead, he's definitely doing something that I don't know I wouldn't know how to do it, because he has 10 swords in his back. So he's lying face down. There's a death here. Yeah, there is definitely a death going on. I don't mean physical. I mean a death to a situation of some sort. Here's a Knight of Pentacles. That may be you, Capricorn. This could be the energy of I don't value something anymore. It could be. And this could be somebody wants to offer you something here because there is a death in there. Something's ended for them. And this is a transformation as well. Although the Tower comes in, and the Tower is pushing these people. The Tower's on fire. It's splitting apart, and it's in the middle of the ocean, and these people are falling to their death. Yeah. And so, yes, and wow. And so let's see what else we have. The Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, definitely an ending, completions. Chapters are completing themselves. The full moon in a couple of days will be, for all the 12 signs, the video I will be putting up is about a completion. It's about what do I value and what do I not value anymore. So that is a completion in itself. And yeah, wow. And this is burdening. The Tower can be a very powerful realization. This can be very Uranus conjunct the full moon in Taurus in a few days, because Uranus is change, unexpected. And that's what the Tower means. That's one of the meanings. There's going to be unexpected change, and you can't stop it, right? You're like, well, I don't want this change. Well, sorry. That's what happens in life and with Uranus. You can't, everything is, and that's why they call it The planet of surprises, change, unexpected events. Yeah, and so the Knight of Cups, and it's in, it's in a very stable sign, Taurus. It's in an earth sign. So yeah, there won't be stopping. Endings will come and there will be no stopping it. Yeah. So we have the Knight of Cups too, Capricorn. The Fool. Here he is. He's just happy, like he hasn't learned anything in his life yet, but he says, hey, I'm going to go do such and such. Let's move the camera down. And, he could fall to his death. And, the dog's right here with him. He sees the butterfly and the sun. He wants a new life. He wants a new adventure for himself. So, this is just saying that's what's going on here. Something's let go here for sure. Definitely. We have the Justice card right here, reversed, and we have Three of Cups, Justice reversed. In the concern. So the concern is, in this reading, is that somebody didn't have what they really wanted to, or their life was not balanced. Could be a divorce, Justice reversed, underneath the Ten of Swords. Could be. Justice is about wisdom and decisions too. It's in the reverse. There could have been a decision made here. I feel like definitely there was. There definitely was. We have endings. Right? Yeah. It wasn't an easy ending or to close a chapter for you or this person, Capricorn. This could be theirs. Right? And so here the Ten of Wands sits in the past. So there's a heavy burden that's dropped. Right? Like, I don't want to live like that anymore. Yeah. I don't want to live, maybe not getting, what I feel like I deserve. That's what this reading's about. And this is about a wake up where somebody says, hey, I'm going for, the goods. I'm going to have a life that I really want. And so now we have the World card reversed. So in the reading, we have the Tower, the Fool, the Justice card, the Strength card, and the World card. So we have 5 major arcanas within 10 cards. Okay. We have 2 completions, the 10 and the 10. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which may be you, and the Knight of Cups, which could be a water sign. So, this is pretty, clear that this is about love. It is. And we have the Ring. It can be you love somebody, you want to get engaged. It's next to the Thief, which is about loss. And there is a recognition here. We have the 6. The 24 that's a recognition. The Anchor is a 9. That's a completion. The Baby is a completion, but it's a new beginning because it's an 18, which is a 9. Here's another completion, the 28, the Expectation card. So, as they say in real estate, location, location, location. But in this reading, it's completion, completion, completion. Somebody feels free here in this reading. Not without a price. They paid a price. Here's the Tower. Yeah. There could have been a big shakeup. Maybe a big breakup. Let's get a card on the Ten of Swords that is in the challenge, Capricorn. Yeah. We have the Ace of Cups with it. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Here's the ending. Here's a new beginning. It sits in something had to end in order to have an opportunity in love. To start either over or just to have a new beginning in love. Whoops. The Knight of Pentacles is why it's all happening. Now, he's bringing something of value. That's what the Knight does. He has an offer of value. Yes, because that's what the Pentacles represent. And that's what Taurus will represent, the Sun card. Okay, so here's the child on the horse. And, there is freedom and liberation here. There's warmth, there's growth, there's happiness. There's protection. The baby or the child, not really a baby, it's a young child protected by the sun. This is also leadership. This is somebody taking the lead. There's clarity here in what needs to happen, because the Tower brings the clarity, not in a nice way, right? It's like the kind of like, somebody shows up at your door and, and knocks on your door and tells you something you would have never like thought about, and it just makes you think, okay, that's what happened here. Something unexpected happens here. But it's all supposed to come crumbling down. It is, in order to have the Ace of Cups. So there could be a Leo here. We have a lot of majors, right? And so the Ten of Wands is in the past. Here he is carrying all these wands. He's on a path. And we have it with the moon. Look at that. All these majors. So here's the full moon. And, it could be a couple days from now. But the moon, the moon is about somebody's emotional ups and downs, right? Here's the dogs howling at the moon. And there's something that is unknown. But in the past, I feel like this Ten of Wands was showing up with the moon as, there could have been a secret here too. But secret love, could have been. But here, this Ten of Wands with the moon right here, this can talk about somebody was very emotional about something that was heavy that they were carrying, like I must lay it down. Somebody could be coming to tell you, said Capricorn, all about this, right? Yeah, hold on one second, you guys. Okay, so let's see what else we have. And yeah, this is a trip reading. So the moon in the past could have been a Cancerian here, could have been, but this is about kind of having fears and being very emotional and not on your game, like just kind of fear and doubts and things like that, and confusion. And here's the Ten of Wands. So somebody knew, they were very emotional about laying down some type of a heavy burden here. We have loss in the reading with the Thief, and we have the woman, the expectation card right here. And here she is waiting for her partner, and it's in reverse. She's not waiting anymore. No, she's not. And in the environment, we see the Three of Cups. There is joy. You have a new opportunity being offered. The mindset is the Knight of Cups. Or what's on your mind or their mind. I'm going to say it's their mind. So he's bringing love. He has a giant chalice, Capricorn, right? Yeah, and so he's bringing love. This is the mindset. Let go the burden, and there's a love offer here. Here's the Fool to complement that, right? The Fools, I'm going to take a chance here. Yeah, and there's courage here. There's courage, there's curiosity. And the Bees is togetherness. It can be somebody's very busy doing all this too. Because there is a lot of changes here, right? Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands are completions. And Justice reversed Justice is reversed underneath the Ten of Swords. Ouch. And so it could be a Libra here. And we have the Devil now. You see, this reading is off the chain in terms of these majors. So here's the Devil. That may be you, Capricorn. For some reason, I don't think it's you. In this particular reading, I feel like you're more like the Knight of Pentacles here. And so, but the Devil is about when somebody feels chained in their life. So if somebody completes, they drop this burden, they don't want to be chained anymore. And that was the concern. I feel chained, maybe chained to a marriage, Justice reversed. Justice can be about a legal marriage. I feel chained. I feel like Justice reversed. I'm not getting what I feel like I deserve in life. Or maybe I acted without wisdom in the past, Justice reversed. Maybe I've made some poor decisions, Justice reversed. But this is about unchain my heart. I don't want to be chained to somebody here, to something. Yeah. And the Three of Cups sits in the environment. It's either joy coming to you, Capricorn, or a reconciliation with somebody. Only you'll know that part. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed with it. Maybe there's a Sag here, but in the environment here, yeah, this is about kind of, I feel like this is fate and destiny, and could have been a third party here, seriously, with this Three of Cups and this Wheel of Fortune reversed. But I feel like somebody spins the wheel, and they're like, I need, yeah, next to the devil, yeah, wheel of fortune. Like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have fate and destiny, or if this is testing me, something like that. I feel tested by fate and destiny, by fate, by the hand of fate. But that's okay. I'm going to spin the wheel. Here's the Fool. I'm still going to spin the wheel here. So the Wheel of Fortune can speak of divine timing as well. It's reversed. There's an ending here. Underneath, yeah, there's like, this is like some sort of ending. And let's get a card here on that. That's a trip here. We have the Seven of Wands with it. Yeah, this is, it can be defending yourself. I need to defend myself here. And in the environment, maybe there is a Sag who is kind of Sagittarian, who's kind of right here in the environment, who is defending themselves. I feel like there's some resistance in this reading, and it has to do with this devil and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, it does. And whatever's being laid down, laid to rest here, in order to have freedom. Spiritual freedom, freedom in love, freedom, sexual healing, sexual freedom, the body reversed. The Strength card here. Could have been a lot of sadness in this reading. Expectation card reversed with the lady waiting for her partner, and the body card reversed next to it. Somebody's not like, this is about a lack of desire or a loss of desire for something, right? Yeah, it is. The Strength card showing up in the hope. This is within the desire, but it can't, this is like about, the Strength card's really about not really physical strength at all, of course, right? It's about emotional strength, right? That's what it's about. And we have it with the Hierophant. Wow. So this is like self-mastery and, you know, having courage in your life because you've like matured, you become more, you know, yeah, you're mastering yourself and knowing yourself, and right. And so here we have it with the Hierophant. This is like, somebody could want a marriage with you for sure, but I feel like what this is that somebody really believes in you, or in coming towards you and wanting this togetherness with you, the bees, right? And God, Denise messed up the whole thing here, but the Hierophant with it, you know, this can be about wisdom as well, because the Hierophant is supposed to be the teacher. This is somebody who learned a lot of courage and like self-mastery. This can be somebody who worked on themselves for sure. But the Hierophant is about having faith in somebody. This person has a lot of faith, and this is giving them courage to come forward, Capricorn. Or the self-mastery is giving them the courage to really believe in this, because there's something in the reading that, hey, I have to have what I deserve. Here's justice reversed with the devil. I need to like unchain myself and have what I deserve in my life. And that's really what life is about. Of course, everybody should have like what they deserve and what their heart, you know, is kind of, you know, calling for. The World card reversed, and we have with the Death card. Yeah, these are both about endings, right? And so the World card reversed is closing out cycles that no longer serve you as well. There may be unfinished business in this reading with the World card reversed. Unfinished business where somebody wants to come forward and start up again, or, you know, this person could have went away years ago, Capricorn. Something like that could have happened here. Here's the Death card with it. The Hierophant standing, and somebody has passed here, and the child is here very happy, and the Crow is here with all his wisdom and his intuition, right? And that's what intuition does, bring wisdom. When you're trusting yourself, you're acting with wisdom, right? Listen to your heart, right? About career, about people, etc. About yourself, right? And that takes, you know, self-knowing. Of course it does. That's really what the World card's about. This is major mastery here. Reversed, there's some type of unfinished business with the Death card. There's a transformation. And he's holding, although something does die, he's holding the hourglass. So the hourglass, of course, talks about the past and the future, or, you know, the past is at the bottom now, and let's have it, you know, like there's two different cycles in that hourglass, and something could be waiting to start. And maybe it's happening around the time of the full moon, because that full moons bring endings and new beginnings. Yes, they are. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Please hit the little bell, Capricorn, in order to receive all my notifications. And if you'd like a reading, the past life, so powerful, such an experience, send me an email. And if you want to book a psychic reading, another great reading that can kind of set you free about somebody, yeah, or at least you will understand what's going on with them. Yeah, for sure, or so, anybody. But yeah, go ahead and click on the calendar and book that. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell in order to get my notifications. Thank you.